All right, recruits, today I'm going to show you how to make shrimp and grits. So these are creamy jalapeno cheese grits with a shrimp stock that we're going to make. So it's going to be like a reduced shrimp flavor, a little bit of lardons, which is the bacon, with some pan-seared shrimp on top. First thing we have to do when we get going is we have to make a stock. So the way that you make shrimp stock, we have whole shrimp. What you're going to do is twist. Then you are going to take the shell off. When I start from the back, I just kind of pull, 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 and then I can pull the whole thing down. It's actually harder to do with the gloves than it is by hand. So now I'll take a pan or a pot, and I want to fill this up to where everything is submerged, okay? To make the color, tomato paste. And I want that to come up to a boil, and then I reduce it down to a simmer. So I'm gonna take my garlic, 1 clove of garlic, chop it up, mincing. To de-seed a jalapeno, I cut it in half, and then I'll just pull the jalapenos out and get your slices. Now I'm gonna get my dices. Then I'll add in my oil. Then I'm gonna add in my garlic. And I'm gonna add in my jalapeno. I am not gonna brown. This is where we're going with it. That's it. Now I'm gonna add in my grits. Give it a good stir. I'm gonna add some salt now and let her come up to a boil and reduce her down to a simmer. I need cheese. Just watch your fingers. Now I'm gonna use my sharp cheddar. My grits are starting to come to a boil. I'll stir it just to make sure nothing's sticking on the bottom. So when I stirred just now, I felt on the left side of the pot like a little sticking. And that spoon will grab and get all of that from the bottom, okay? So now we're gonna work on sauce. In Southern cooking, there are almost always 3 main things: onions, bell peppers, celery. Let's get our veggies cut up. We stabilize it, we cut it in half. I'm leaving this because I want to dice. Now, forward, right? Always moving forward. Always moving forward. We're moving forward in life, we're moving forward. Bell peppers. I get it in there, I open it up, and I cut the twirl. So here we are, celery. Celery's a little weird because of the weird shape. So what we do is we cut that end off, and then we want to make manageable pieces. You see that? And now I'm going to get my dices. I'm also going to pay attention over here. I'm checking. Great. Looking good. I need to stir things. Yes, now they're thick. Okay. I want you to come see this. Oh, that's thick. You see? Look at the bubbles. They're like slowly coming. That is that's where your grits need to be. Onion, bell pepper, celery. What else do you think I want in here?
Some lemon juice.
No, what I want? What am I cutting? I need some garlic. Flavor. So this is what we call slab baking. It means it's not cut yet. Okay. I am going to cut and make a nice thick slice. Then we're just gonna do the lardons. First thing I do. What's the first thing I do?
Heat the
Oil. Pan. Great. Bacon goes in. Our shrimp stock is boiling. We simmered it. Bacon is in. Okay, so I want to strain this. I'm just going to strain out that liquid. I want the liquid, remember? Now I have shrimp stock. Okay, so my sauce, I have my bacon, I have my onions, I have bell peppers, I have celery, I have garlic. I need a little tomato. Take a little bit of that, and I'm just squeezing it. Bacon not ready. Still letting it cook. Butter is in. I'm gonna add in cheese. Remember, there's some jalapeno in here, right? How do I know if the flavor's right?
Taste it.
Taste it. Make it taste good. We'll put a little bit of salt and pepper. All right, bacon almost done. We want to get it a little bit more crunchy. So that's done. I'm gonna set it aside. Shrimp, deveining. Right along here, I want you to make a slit. If you notice, there's this little track right there. All I do is pull it. Again, there's shrimp. Do a little slit along the very back end. And now I'm just pulling it with my finger to make sure that I got it. I need to take the bacon out, only using the grease for the moment, right? Onion. Get it cooking.
Yeah.
Next, I'm adding in my bell pepper. Let that cook down a little. Salt, pepper, and some Creole. So I'm seasoning high up. Celery. Now that celery is in, I can add in my garlic. Tomato paste concentrates flavor, so it gives you like this cooked all day type of feel when you put it in here and then cook it real fast in the oil. As you can see, it's slightly red, not too red. At this moment, I'm gonna add in my tomato. I'm gonna add in my stock. A few dashes of that. Salt, pepper, Creole. I'm gonna add a little extra paprika. Paprika's not really spice, it's more for smokiness. Let that come up to a boil. I need that to reduce down a little bit. I'm gonna add in my bay leaf. Okay, now I'm just gonna chop up some herbs. Thyme, we pull down. I'm gonna roll all this, chop it. The only last thing I need to cut are my green onion. Pan is nice and hot. If you don't have the pan hot enough, the shrimp won't give you that brown, that beautiful color you're looking for. How do I know? Test it. I'm gonna adjust my sauce, see where we're at. And that's it. So quick. Now,
That was it.
goes into the sauce. I need the grits to be creamy like this, you understand? A little bit of lemon, that bacon. Now it's ready. What I don't want to do is come all the way here and then dump it on the plate. That is